It depends on the interviewer. So their interviewer also asks questions on core CS like OOPS, OS, DBMS. So if you are you should also prepare for that. Like there is no strict syllabus for what they will ask from it. Depends on the interviewer. So you should be thorough with your resume. You should be able to explain that.
Hello everyone and welcome to my YouTube channel. So today we have Animesh Bharadwaj with us and he has recently placed in Aditya Birla. So in this video, he'll be telling the selection process and his interview experience of Aditya Birla. So make sure you watch the video till end, and in case you are new to this channel, please subscribe to this channel. So now let's start this video with a brief introduction of Animesh.
Hello, I'm Animesh Bhardwaj and I'm currently a final year student from VIT Vellore. Currently, I'm placed in Aditya Birla Capital, which is a super dream offer.
Okay. So now can you give an overview of the selection process of Aditya Birla?
So first round was an online assessment. So in that, it was basically most of the questions were MCQ. So MCQ was asked from different areas, which is like core CS, which consists of like operating system, computer networks. Then the second area was DSA, data structures. So there were MCQs from data structure like linked list. So they will ask sometimes the output of the question, or like from sorting what will be the time complexity. It can be anything. And third was OOPS. So basically general OOPS question, which is from inheritance, polymorphism, basic on 4 pillars of OOPS. And the other was SQL. So basically that was the very easy part. If you're good with SQL queries and you're good with the concepts of SQL, you can easily score full marks in that section, and you can even complete it within 2 to 3 minutes. And the last section was from web development. So web development was basically only HTML and CSS. So basically the HTML, CSS tags. If you're good with the basics and they were good with the basics, you can easily score full marks in that. There were some questions which were a little bit tough, but you can also prepare them from many websites. It was basically the IMG tags and other tags. So there was nothing from any JavaScript or Python based uh, technologies. It was only basic HTML and CSS. And there was a very small coding question. It was basically they asked just so basically you have to write the A union B, and like easy. It is just a 1 to 2 bit code. Like so that was it.
So what was the duration of this online round and which platform was used for this round?
It was conducted on iMocha, so it is like this website conducts online assessments for various companies. So basically, it was conducted by that website one.
And what were the duration of this test?
And duration was I don't remember exactly, but it was 1 to 1.5 hours.
Okay.
Not about that.
Okay. So this was about the online round. So now you can you tell in detail about the interview round?
So my interview round was purely based on development. So they basically asked about my projects, internships. So one of my internship work was on like a donation website kind of thing. In that I integrated a payment facility using Razorpay, and my projects were also based on like a hotel booking website. So basically they deeply asked how I made the APIs, how API was fetching, which details it was fetching. So basically I used Stack. So basically I told them how I used uh, for the JWT token. If anyone is familiar with the backend JavaScript, so he knows how JWT is used, and all like basics like how the website is working, what is the functionalities, and for payment she used like how did you initiate. So in my hotel booking website for payment I use Stripe API. So basically from top to down, you have to explain how your website is functioning, what are the features in it. And like I consulted my other friends also, so like their interviews were kind of a little bit different. So it depends on the interviewer. So their interviewer also asks questions on core CS like OOPS, OS, DBMS. So like if you have you should also prepare for that. Like there is no strict syllabus for what they will ask from it. Depends on the interviewer. So you should be thorough with your resume. You should be able to explain that.
Okay. So most of the
Yes.
question were from resume only, resume based.
Yes.
Okay.
Yes.
So was there any HR round or any other interview rounds?
No, there were no HR rounds. Like it was the like final round, and after a week we got the confirmation.
Okay. So now can you give some strategies and tips for someone who is going to appear for Aditya Birla, how to prepare and how to crack this company?
So like I would advise them from GFG. Like there are several MCQs on OOPS, OS, DBMS. Be thorough with the core CS concepts and whatever you have written in your resume, you should be able to explain that. The interviewer might not be familiar with your tech stack, but he will ask you about the approach. Like even if someone has used JavaScript, but the approach is similar, how you are using the API, how the API is fetching, the concept is same. So that you must be able to explain. It doesn't matter which tech stack you have used, but you should be thorough with your whatever you have used and your concepts.
Okay. So thank you, Nimesh, for coming and sharing your interview experience. I hope this will be helpful to viewers.
Thank you very much.